Right, more Silent Hill F, as we are now back with Hinako in the main town. I think we're pretty much near the end game now. Now I think it's to run back to her house. Oh, new cutscene stuff.
Hinako?
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you. Go!
Hinako, are you ready? Will you kill, or will you be killed? Junko? Choose death, Hinako.
Why? Does everyone do this? Is everyone a killer? Did you kill too?
Of course. I killed everyone. Father, mother, even you, my precious little sister. I killed my friends as well. Every one of them.
I don't want to die.
You know how dreadful it sounds to hear you say that today. Don't you?
Of course.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. Today, however, such a decision will come at a great price. Though that cost is only if you survive. If you calmly accept your demise, you won't have to pay the price. Your sister only wants for you to be happy.
Junko!
Oh, that's ominous.
Rinko.
Right, let's begin making our way down the mountain.
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time. Hang on, you two. I'm coming for you.
Oh yeah, this is also the fight club area. Mission level. See what the fighting you have to do now. Turtle. Anything hidden around here?
sure you're okay with this, partner? Is this really what you want? You're clearly not thinking straight right now.
I got her. Research Journal, Photo 5. The Legend of the Sacred Sword. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Ebisugaoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari fate. If the oldest object has to become the next object of worship, then should it not have been the sacred sword? In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will, without a doubt, undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. Alright, let's keep going. Oh no. Butterball here. Right, back to the sickle. He's really done it this time. The husband man is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper, but this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. She even just stop for a second to think what might happen if he mangled her face before she got married. Oh, hey, it's another statue. Knife in a tree. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams an average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. Throat's going raw there. Right, we need to find the knife. Fuck. There it is.
Father's knife.
Back to the statue.
Come to us. Come to the divine tree.
Right, back to the old tree.
Divine tree. What is this all about?
Fog. Alright, the pathway's open again. Damn, I gotta do a big another freaking gauntlet just to get to the tree? Butterball! A lot of bodies with axes in their backs. They're gonna wake up on the way back. I haven't found any offerings yet. The Great Dooku Tree. While it's sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. While you cannot use the sacred sword for focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you're attacked while in the state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using right trigger so long as the counter is possible, even if you are already in the middle of an attack. other equipment is this insane I've got? For a minute I thought that took a chunk out of my health there. Right, I need to make a quick save. Because there's also now we have the choice now to purify the sword or not. And that will affect our ending. Oop. Right. Actually, no, we're done here. We can move on. Okay, take the left path here and then take a right path once we reach the cross. Once we reach the T-junction. It's like big boy despawned. Oh, that's the wrong way. Wait, no, I can take a shortcut now. Somebody was behind me there.
This is the oldest Oinari-sama in town.
Hey look, crimson water. Right, again, let's just double check my list here. We want ending 2 next, so... Purify.
Thank you so much for helping me. But I'm fine now. From now on, I can take a stand on my own.
Little update. Once the sacred sword has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you'll need to rely on toolkits to restore its durability. So you basically just get rid of its buffs in that. It's just a normal sword now. Alright, at this point now we can just bum rush to the end of the level now. Just double checking this list here. Map of where to go. I mean, this we are also locked into ending 2. Let's either way, we have that ability now. Also, we've lost our focus as well because we did that.
Even the town? I need to hurry home. Wait. This place is still untouched.
Blood! He's bleeding! Somebody! Help! Uncle Little grown up! Calm down. It's just scared. That's all. It's okay. No need to be afraid. You alright? That's a lot of blood. Gotta get you fixed up.
Thanks.
Are you alright? How dare it bite kids? Beat that thing to death!
I'm Kotoyuki. What's your name? I'm Hinako. Shimizu Hinako.
I didn't even remember that.
Photographs for emergency transport was being made. I was left alone in the examination room with the patient. During this time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded, Kotoyuki. So that is my name. It's not uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience disorientation. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless, his face like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. At the very least, I did not note any of the usual symptoms for fever-induced disorientations. Immediately after, he again lost consciousness. As I did not accompany him, I do not know what the details of what happened at the prefectural hospital. Although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory, as the long-practicing physician of Ebisugaoka, I cannot help but be reminded of that local phenomenon, the fox possession. What we got? Yeah, I ain't dealing with you, boy. Hey, another box. On the 21st, 13 Ebisugaoka residents were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kinshu Paper Morning Edition, May 22nd, Meiji 13, 1880. This was truly a horrible incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on a large-scale dam began soon after, drawing a new workforce to Ebisugaoka that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everybody had forgotten about the mass murder. I, however, have not forgotten. There is something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitness reports, the killer was a giant of a man, over 2 meters tall, who had covered himself head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned into a kind of armor. On top of all that, he also wore a no mask. He marched around the town preaching the following: "You worship false idols. The fox leads you astray. Destroy their foul statues. If reverence is not given to the divine tree, then the water dragon shall rise once more to bring calamity upon this land." The man then proceeded to butcher everyone in his path with a katana. I'd wager that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic. To the followers of the old practices, the transition of faith from the divine tree to the Inari statue is purely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It is entirely possible that the strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion in the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This too, unsurprisingly, has been made out into some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily glowing foxes. They circled around the man, surrounding him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. Hey, listen, this town ain't, listen, like, you don't mess with fog, alright? Also, if it could sound like something like you'd see out of Dead by Daylight, the fog of the entity would take people like that. Right, keep heading north.
It's nothing but a hive of monsters now.
That's just a knife. Oh, that a knife? This is a knife. Right, that's a boomer. Boom.
Not much further. Partner.
Run! We must reach the end.
It's got my home too. Hello?
Is this the Shimizu household? Hello! This is Okamoto Fisheries. Thank you for your continued...
Hello?
Alright, I think we'll call that there and then do the house itself next time. Yeah.